Hello everybody, it's HydroMike, and today I'm going to be starting my series on Dark Souls 3 in particular. I am by no means a Dark Souls player. I have played Dark Souls 3 once on Xbox. I did beat it. However, it's been a couple years since I have played it, so I figured I'd give it a shot again. Expect to have quite a few cringy moments where I shouldn't die and make stupid mistakes, but it should make for at least good videos because I'm just your average player. Average player. If I can make it through it, anybody can. So here we go. HydroMike. That's an interesting way to spell it. We'll keep it. Yes, night. I'm going to have armor on all the time. So I truly don't care what I truly look like. Here we go.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. Fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old Lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, Saint of the Deep. Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Here we go. Here's Ashen 1 HydroMike. This is going to be the little tutorial area to tell you how to move and your general basic moves. I'm not going to bore you with reading them all. I know the gist of the game, so we're just going to press on. Now in Dark Souls, there is a love-hate relationship with its core mechanic of bonfires, which is pretty much the start of any roguelike game you see today is because of Dark Souls. Basically, at certain points in the game, you'll come across a bonfire. You can choose to sit and regain your health, or to pass it by. If you sit and regain your health, anybody you've killed up to that point will come back alive, where you'd have to potentially try to fight them again. If you don't sit, everybody will stay dead that you've killed. However, you won't get any more health. You'll have what you have, and that's it. And basically the goal is to make it all the way to the end of each level, taking out a boss at the end. And when you kill an enemy, you get bottom right screen, you'll see I have 20 souls. Souls in this game are basically currency where I can use to upgrade my weapons, buy materials and things like that, or to upgrade my physical stats like strength and endurance. And when you die, you will lose your souls. Now, when you come back, you can run and try to get your souls back where you died at. However, if you die in the process of trying to get them back, they're gone forever, and you're back to 0 souls. And that is the struggle. To choose health or no health, to regain your souls if you lose them, or just forget them and move on, try a different way. But that's the basics of the gameplay. Here we go. For all of you that didn't already know this, if you're watching this, there's probably a good chance you've already known this, but I figured I'd state the basics. I'm not really going to go into story, since we're starting on Dark Souls 3. Not really going to explain the lore, because there is a ton of lore behind Dark Souls. And one of the best things about Dark Souls is it doesn't spoon feed it to you. You literally, when you pick up an item, you gotta read about it. And in the description, it'll say where it came from, who it belonged to, and people will piece together their own interpretation of the story, which makes it pretty fucking sweet. Sure, I'll fight this dude. I'll probably die. It's been so long since I've played this, but here we go. Come on, Crystal Lizard.
That was a risk I was not supposed to take. Uh-oh. Come on, dude.
Oh, what? What? That was kind of cheap. What the fuck? And there you go. I have 0 souls. Now when I go back to where I was just at. But you also see now that I died, guess what? Everybody I've already killed is back alive again. Increasing the frustration. Oh my goodness. Alright, Crystal Lizard. Let's not die twice. We may have a montage of me just trying to kill the first, not even boss, just first. Oh, I missed. Oh, come on with that crap. Hit him once. Yo, nice stamina there, dragon. Oh, I got lucky there. That he missed. Shit. That was a little sketchy, but there you go. I literally had to use all my Estus to kill the first tiny dude in the game. That's not a good start. But, I guess there's nothing else in here? Alright. But, so, top left. The red bar is my health. Blue bar is my FP, or, for lack of better terms, I'm gonna say mana. And green bar is my stamina, which depletes pretty much doing any action in the game. Like, watch when I block this, it'll deplete my stamina a little bit. When I swing, it depletes my stamina. When I roll, and when you're out of stamina, you can't do crap. You can't block, you can't do nothing. We come to the first beautiful view in Dark Souls 3. The setting of these games are just amazing. And here we go. Here's the bonfire I talked about. Now lighting it does nothing except for letting me travel to and from this bonfire. If I sit on it, if I sit at it, everybody behind me will then come back alive. So if I have to go anywhere back there again, I'm going to have to fight through them all again. Just lighting it doesn't do anything, as far as that's concerned. What? How did he hit me? Jesus. looking good for the home team here. Just gotta get used to this again. Not that I had to do that, but alright. So down in my weapons area down here where I'm changing. That is basically just a firebomb. This, which is empty, is my Estus flask, which replenishes a certain percentage of my health depending on how strong of a potion it is. This is my, again, lack of a better term, my FP or mana Estus, which would replenish some of my mana. Now, I have no Estus, so I cannot heal again. And right up through this gate is your first mini boss per se. So I'm gonna sit here and I haven't got far enough in the game yet to do anything but sit here, but we'll get different options as we get further. So now that I've killed everybody, see, they're all back, or sorry, now that I sat, they're all back alive again. But now, I mean, they're not bothering me now. So, I mean, there's different ways to do it. I don't have to attack them. Oh, I really want that, actually. Now I'm going to have to attack them. That, what I just picked up there was a Titanite shard, and that's used to upgrade your weapons. That's why I wanted it. But here we go. Every boss, you'll know you're in danger when you get to an area that's all open like this, because, well, ass kicking normally proceeds to happen in arenas like this. So without further ado, here we go. I hate those moves. Oh, that's not good, not good, not good, not good. Oh no! Got lucky. Got lucky. That's not good. Oh shit, that's not good. What? Alright. Got a little scary there for a second. now that I'm embered, by embered it means I've just defeated a boss, and being a ashen one, I am now inflamed, per se. I'm charred, and my health pool gets a little bit bigger. Basically, I'll be this way until I die again. Once I die, I'll lose this ember, and my health pool will go back down to normal. So just know, if I'm glowing like this, that means I'm embered, and my health pool is just a little bit bigger. It would also mean I could get invaded by other players if they were playing online, but I'm not playing online, so I will not get invaded. Oh, that was close. I almost fell off. Alright, doggy. Where are you? I know you're here. Got him. Alright. So, as you've probably noticed, some people are dropping things when I've been picking up these faded souls, these deserted corpse souls. Basically, these are souls. They're cash that if I die, I don't lose them. However, I can use them, and they give me, like, these small ones give me a small amount of souls. These ones give me a little bit more, and so on and so forth, the bigger they get. Now, if I've used one and it's given me the souls they contain, then if I die, I would lose the souls. But if I keep them pocketed like this, I can hang on to them until I choose to use them, which would be at the time of upgradings and things like that. I just picked up an ember, like I was saying. You gain the strength of a flame, boosting HP until death. I pretty much, if I use one of these, it's like the same thing as beating a boss when it comes to my health. Might sound kind of confusing. I don't know the best way to explain it. Trying not to get into anything besides just literally gameplay, because I am not a Dark Souls buff. I don't know too much about the story besides it's basically a story of light and dark. You can either choose to kindle the fire, meaning preserve the world as it is now in light, or you can not do it and let the earth go to dark. There's characters that will lie to you and tell you that it's better to do one way or the other, and it's for you to choose what you want to do by the end of the game. With the Homer bone I picked up, basically it's a one-time use item, consumable, that I can use to teleport back to a bonfire without losing all my souls. Like if I get into a situation where I can't get out of without dying, if I'm good enough, I'll pop one of those and get out of the situation and not lose nothing. Like this guy up here, pretty much naked, but man, he'll kick my ass. I gotta get my skills up before I take him on. I'm just not good enough to do it right now. I don't feel like having you guys watch me die over and over again. Alright, so welcome to Firelink Shrine. This is basically the main hub of Dark Souls 3. And to be honest, Dark Souls 1, but different times. Well, we'll get a little story insight here in a second.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side. Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels. Ashen One, to be unkindled is to...
Yeah, I got it.
Ashen One,
So
produce
basically...
the mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords.
Of course.
To Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge. Ashen One, to sovereignless, I will show Ashen One.
Okay, now she's done. So she's the firekeeper. I can come to her to
Very well.
level up. Spend my
Then
souls
touch the
on my
darkness
levels.
within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
So here we go. Here's my stats: vigor, attunement, endurance, vitality, strength, dexterity, intelligence, faith, and luck. If I choose to upgrade, let's say vigor, the items in blue to the right will show what will increase if I choose to do that level. Up at the top, you'll have my level, my souls I currently have, and then required souls underneath that per level. Each level I choose to go up, the next level costs more. So by the end of the game, your levels cost a ton. Or say your levels, but a level in one of your attributes will cost a ton. So early on, you really need to think about what kind of build you want to do. I'm always like a strength, tanky, melee kind of build because I'm just not good at anything else. So I'll do like vigor to get my health up, strength obviously so my weapons I can wield them, and vitality will bring up my equipment load. Endurance will bring up my stamina. So those are kind of all the ones that I would build. Now dexterity, depending on if I find a weapon that's a two-handed weapon, normally they scale in dexterity, which I might increase dexterity just to use one of those weapons because some of them are quite good. But I'm normally kind of just a broadsword, kind of longsword person, so, but we'll see. So I'll choose this for my first set of upgrades. See if she had anything else.
Ashen One.
Nope.
I'm Ashen.
Alright, let's go see what...
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Let's see what this guy's got to say.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
Everybody in this game has a creepy laugh too. It's all Dark Souls. What basically he's saying is, see, there's these thrones in this room. Each one of these thrones represents a boss that I have to kill and bring some part of his body back, basically. His soul or ash back to, and put him on the thrones, and when they're all here, that's when the fire can be linked. The linking of the flame, or however you want to say it. Well, right there, that's the sword that I pulled out of that first boss there. And this now is basically my main travel hub, I would go from here to other bonfires that I've activated in different parts of the world that we'll get to. We do have one little lord up here that we'll go talk to.
O thou unkindled, and a seeker of lords, I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse. This sad cadaver, no need to be coy. Have a closer look. Knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast-fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a Colossus. Knowest thou of
Right. So there we go.
So it, I may be.
So he gave you a little bit,
Do not be away over long.
a little more of a backstory of what we're supposed to be doing. There's 2 more characters in here. Got the handmaiden.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont, no? Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction, bring me umbral ash. With ash, I'll fashion new wares. Is it not our sorry fate to sup on death?
There's that laugh. Okay, so basically she's just a merchant for us. Probably the first thing I'll get from her is this key, because it opens up a tower that's behind the shrine. Where I can, the item I get there, I can upgrade my Estus flask, I believe. But I'm not going to spend any
Ashen
time.
One, be sure to bring more souls.
And now here's Andre.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose.
Yeah, my back is killing me. Alright, let's keep talking here.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if you would.
So I was wrong. This thing that I would get in that tower is something that I would burn in a bonfire, and I would, when I sit at that bonfire, I would get more health potions in exchange for it. Andre, when I get a shard, will increase my potency of my Estus flasks. Let's see.
There are two ways to smith weapons. Simple reinforcement is one, and infusion the other. Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens a weapon without altering its property. Infusion is a more advanced form of smithing that infuses an element. Reinforcement requires titanite, and infusion requires gems. Bring the stones, and I'll do the smithing. It's my purpose, after all. In battle, your weapons are your only friends. Forge them well, and they won't let you down.
Alright.
Pretty be
Well,
careful.
actually, I want to do one thing. He also lets
Which
me...
is good to see. What needs smithing?
He lets me, you can choose if you want to use... I have a total of 4. And I can divide that between my mana or health potions. I'm going to go straight health.
Pretty be careful. I don't...
So, let's get to the first exciting area. Lothric. So I know I haven't done very good explaining Dark Souls so far, but like I said, I'm no expert or anything on Dark Souls. I just enjoy them. And like I said, I haven't played this one in quite a while. And I haven't played Dark Souls 1 since before this. Dark Souls 2, I actually never finished, and I am actually going to play that, I believe, so we'll see. And here's your second, oh my goodness, moments of Dark Souls 3. Like, what the fuck did I just get myself into? But yep, it's amazing. Shit, we'll go this way first. No we won't. We'll go this way. I'm a very defensive player until I get feeling more comfortable. Come on. I do not want big ol' hammer bro there to attack me. Looks like he already is. Oh no, he's not. Alright, good. Getting tag teamed in this game is fucking deadly. Especially early on, because you just don't have anything to really protect yourself besides your shield. Oh, see? I gone and fucked up. Woo! My gosh. Oh. God, that's such a delayed attack. Oh, the fate of me almost was fucked. That could have been absolute treachery. Alright, there's a fucker that turns into some bullshit up here. Alright, good. Where the fuck are you going? Sorry, y'all. Souls are souls. I don't care if you have 420 or 100. I need them all. Oh, dang. Got the longbow and a crossbow in one spot. Nice. Alright. So that's all for this way. Now, the way the levels work is you can get so far, and there's always shortcuts getting back to areas you've been, back to bonfires. So right there is a shortcut that we'll get to here, hopefully before the end of this video. And now, see, now I'm not gonna, well, no, I'm not even gonna sit at that. There's a critical. My first one of the game. Alright, hopefully I can do this part right too here. Hey. I mean, if you've never played a Dark Souls game before, just the sheer amount of enemies, easy or hard, that they throw at you right here at the beginning of the game is fucking terrifying if you've never played them before. Alright, let's see here. Where do we want to go? What do we want to do? I almost always die here too. Because this dude just always takes his sweet ass fucking time. Come on, dude. Swing at me, bro. Oh, damn it. Fucking crossbow, guys. Oh, really? Alright, dude. Wanna play that game? Eat a dick. Oh, you weren't supposed to make it down there, though. No! Oh, come on. Jeepers creepers. That could have gone better. Alright, Drago. I'm assuming because I'm embered, I keep gaining extra S's left or something. Yet. Don't see me yet. Shit, he made it. Come on. Just run. Come on, man. Dude. I should have been fucking dead. Absolutely should have been dead. Here should be our next bonfire that I am definitely going to sit at. There's no reason not to. The only person that could potentially get to me that I already killed with that knight, but he walks out of the room, so. And this guy. Come on now. Where's the other guy? Oh, he's sitting over there. There is some stuff down, but I'm not gonna worry about it yet. Alright, one of these mofos up here turned into a big old nastiness too. Him. Ah. No! I literally hit B to run, not B to fucking jump. In frustration ones of Dark Souls, falling to your death. Alright, there we go. So now I have 0 souls. However, where my body is, or maybe up on the ledge where I fell from, my souls will be sitting there. So assuming I don't die on the way to them, I can regain my souls. No harm, no foul. Come on. I want these more than this fucking lizard. There we go. There you go. So he gave me a raw gem, and as Andre stated, I can use that gem to infuse my weapon to make it stronger. Now I got a alternate. Oh, I didn't even state that green orb that was my regaining my souls back up on top there. I can go this way now, and there is stuff I want that way. I can go down now this way and meet some big old dude that's down here. Well, my main first thing I want to do here is get to my shortcut and open it up. So if I do have to go back to the beginning, I have a short way to get back to here, obviously. The meaning of a shortcut. Now, ambushes. They happen all the fucking time. But here we go. This dude, I probably should just run through here and not even worry about him. There he is. Just gonna keep my distance. I don't even know if he knew I'm here yet. I don't think he does. I'm just gonna skip him for now, right? Why not, right? It's my playthrough, I can do what I want. Alright, so now here we got a pretty good fork. There's a very appealing building right there, guarded by some knights I could go to. I could go down this way, which is actually to the very first actual boss. Or I can go up here, which is where I'm gonna go because it's towards my shortcut. Now there's actually a pretty treacherous fucking ambush up there too. I'll get that life ring later. Dudes. Oh, that was horrible showing. No, 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 no. No, wrong button. What a clusterfuck. I threw a bomb instead of healing. Oh my god. them cringe moments. Green blossoms. They're used for stamina regeneration. Consumable. Is there anything in here? No. But this elevator will take me to the shortcut that I briefly mentioned earlier on. Oh, there's one here though. But I did sit at my bonfire. And there we go. Now, even if you die, your shortcuts that you open will stay open, which is very handy. And there's old big axe. Big ass axe. I don't know what that means, but there we go. But I'm gonna press on. 3 S's flash. I'm gonna try to get into. Actually, I'm gonna wait right here. Take a bathroom break. Be right back. And I hate taking on these nights. I just fucking suck at it. Come on. Oh my god. Really? 0 ability to block after he stunned me. So, this is why you do your shortcuts. And I truly want to be at the other one. So I'll show you. Here we go. I'll go from this bonfire to my first bonfire. Because my shortcut, it's closer to that one. So here we go. And I've probably been talking loud this whole time. It's kind of loud in my ears. I'm sorry. Haven't quite figured out the levels I need to be talking at. Oh, not that side. Where's the doggies at? Hey. Thank God for invisibility frames. Oh shit. You landed right on the elevator. What kind of shit is that? Going down. Already pumping Estes. I'm gonna attempt to run through this. Oh my god, come on. Golly, dude. Oh my Christ. Leave me alone. You guys are so mean. All right. That's what I thought. Stay out.
The wait has been long, unkindled one. I am Emma, High Priestess of Lothric Castle. Allow me to speak frankly. You will not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their churning homes converging at the base of this castle. Head to the bottom of the high wall, forge on through the great gate, and raise this banner to proceed. This farewell gift is for you. It is the insignia of an old covenant. If you fear trespassers, dark spirits drawn by the embers, then etch this upon your heart, and the old Concord will beckon noble blue sentinels to hunt these foul spirits.
That's an online item that I won't need.
Unkindled one, head to the high wall's base. Go through the great gate and raise this banner to proceed. But beware, the dog keeps a close eye on things. The vile watchdog of the Boreal Valley. Unkindled one, go through the great, but be the vile.
All right. I think I can run past the knights again. Probably not. Where the hell are they? Oh, shit. Well, I did. There we go. Let's get to this first boss. No more fucking around. I say that as I'm probably gonna die right here. I'll give this one shot. We'll call that the video for today. If I die, well, sorry, we'll pick it up later. Come on. What? I hate the fact that that's hitting me right now. Come on. What? He's kicking my ass. What the fuck? I'm stuck in here. Oh! It like rolled, but it didn't roll anywhere. It just rolled in one spot. Well, there is episode 1 of Dark Souls 3. Wasn't the best of showing. They didn't do too bad though, I don't think. But see y'all later. It's HydroMike. Later.